Wait, can you call me? I have no idea how to do this.
Same. I'm coming over.
Let's discuss. We got this.
I guess we're both just
Kinda new here?
Welcome to Kinda New Here.
Where we're figuring life out together in real time.
In real time, we are here. We're feeling flirty.
We are.
We're feeling fun.
We're feeling fun.
We're feeling flirty for so many reasons.
Exactly.
Bring back flirting.
Bring it back. Where is she?
Make flirting
Where
fun
has
again.
she been?
Where's she been? IDK.
She's been dormant in our lives.
She's been dormant. I mean, speak for yourself, honey. I've been flirting since Nam. I have a flirty personality. We're gonna get into all things flirting because that has been the theme of our week.
It really has. We had a fun week. I'm feeling a little bit tired from it.
You're having a flirt hangover?
I'm having a flirt hangover. That's such a thing.
Is it?
Yeah, I
That
just decided.
Sucks.
Yeah, I had a big weekend. It was All-Star Weekend in LA. For those of you who weren't in LA, it was a fun weekend.
What is All-Star Weekend?
All-Star Weekend for basketball for the NBA.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Like, if you don't know.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like all the All-Stars play in a bunch of games. There's like shootouts, games, yeah.
It's like the Olympics for basketball, just in the U.S.
Yeah.
Just in the NBA.
Girls talk sports.
This is not a sports podcast.
This is sports with Alexa and Rachel.
Sports can be flirty. I feel like when you go to a sports game...
Ooh, sports are so flirty.
There is something very flirty about a guy asking you to go see a sports game. Even though when you're there, I'm assuming you've been on like sports dates.
Yeah.
I have too, and my flirting gets thrown off in the sports arena.
Because you can't speak sports?
No, not because I can't speak sports. It's just like the lights are bright. It's not flirty lighting.
No. But here's the thing. Is courtside flirty lighting?
Well, I've seen people make out courtside.
Hot. I think that's hot.
They're like locking lips,
Love
locking
that.
tongues.
Love that.
But that's like a public flirting.
That's chic.
Yeah, it's chic and cheek.
Oh.
It's cheeky.
Cheeky.
We're really excited to be back with our 4th episode of Kinda New Here.
Kinda new to flirting.
It's our 1-month anniversary.
Oh my god, it is?
I guess, because like 4 weeks is a month, right?
Whoa. 4 is my lucky number.
Oh, well then it should be an amazing episode today. We're going to get into all things flirting. You know, is flirting a muscle? Is flirting a hustle?
It's both.
We're going to get into how the modern day flirting affects like the way you go about it. The networking of flirting. There's so many angles that we're going to take today, and we want to hear from you guys. If you're watching this, you know, we're doing it a little bit differently.
Yeah, we're not live any longer.
We'll give an update because it's a live show.
Yeah.
It has been.
It has been a live show up until this point.
Yes, because as people who are kind of new to starting a show together, starting a show at all, and having no tech
background,
no background people. I would love for someone to be in the background who I could like wink at mid-show.
I wish we had a producer. We
Right.
do everything by ourselves, and it just became a little bit too much for us, and we felt like it was taking away from the quality of our show and of our content. So until then, until we get a producer,
Right.
we are
Until we flirt our way to the top.
Truly.
Yeah, we're flirting with the audience members for now, and we just thought it'd be better to record our episode. So if you're listening to this, it's likely on a Thursday. That's when our episodes will be coming out for the most part, unless we decide to like kind of fuck it up and
do a surprise episode
on
here
a Wednesday. We always will though record live, go live on our TikTok at Kinda New Here, because we want people to see what it's like to record
behind the scenes.
Exactly.
This week is also very exciting because it is the launch of our Kinda New matcha with Bravo toast.
Kinda New matcha. It is a salted maple matcha.
We really brought the California breeze with the Canadian maple. And
because I'm Canadian, Alexa's from California, and we thought, how can we meld us two together?
We just put the best flavors in one.
You get the best of both worlds.
Ooh.
Hannah Montana 20th.
So did you see?
I did see.
Wow, I'm so excited. I've never been more excited for anything in my entire life.
I'm excited, but I would be really excited if it was a Hannah Montana concert. And I'm not sure that's what it's going to be.
Anything Miley or Hannah does really is gold for me.
Me too.
Like, I could rewatch the last song 15 times over. It's like a comfort show to me.
Jackson Rod Stewart. I have so many vocal stems from Hannah Montana.
Wow, you're really pulling them out.
Dang nabbit.
Out of thin air.
Dang flabbit.
Dang flabbit.
Dang flabbit.
So yeah, go get your matcha at Bravo Toast if you're Los Angeles located. Bravo Toast is a wonderful coffee shop in West Hollywood.
Would you say it's
Beverly
a coffee
Hills.
shop or a restaurant or a cafe?
It's a cafe of sorts.
It's a cafe. Bravo to them.
Bravo. So go
Bravo
get our
to us.
matcha. Ask for kind of new matcha.
Yeah, it's available today until Sunday.
Which is
Sunday Fun Day. That is the
20.
Not good with dates.
Cool.
Unless you ask me on one, then I can get my flirt on.
So flirting.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good segue to me.
Well, should we get into our before we get into flirting, because
Yeah.
I want to give everyone the tea on like everything that's happened
This week. It's been a crazy week.
It has. It's been flirty. But let's get into high-low lesson. New this week.
New this week.
Okay, high-low lesson, new this week. I'm going to go first. Just as a reminder, this is when we say something new that we did this week. We go through our high, our low, and the lesson. So, new this week, I played soccer baseball.
What is soccer baseball, Rachel?
It's what you Americans call kickball.
Soccer baseball.
Do you know what kickaball is? Do you know what kickaball is?
Kick a ball. I know how to kick a ball.
Do you know kickball?
Yes, I know kickball.
Okay, so think about it. It's soccer ball, and it's in a baseball field. You kick the ball in a baseball format.
So that's why it's called soccer baseball?
In Canada. You play it in elementary school. I haven't played this since elementary school, and I had to do, I did a brand deal with this adult sports leagues that creates community.
That's cool.
It's honestly a really amazing concept, and you can do drop-in, or you could sign up with a bunch of your friends for any type of sport, and I thought, why not go back to my roots, soccer, baseball? So I joined the team for the day, and it was really embarrassing, but I'll just go through my high, low, and lesson. My low was I'm scared of the ball. It did come flying for my face, and I did drop the ball. And it was embarrassing, and people were like, Rachel, get your head in the game. I kicked it out of bounds.
Get your head in the game.
Yeah. My high was that I did catch the ball once, and I got someone out.
Whoa.
Yeah, because the guy was teaching me on my team how to catch it properly. So I'm a quick learner.
Proud of you.
Thank you. I got someone out, and another high was that they put me on third base. I don't know why, who came up with that amazing idea to be like, that girl looks like she can handle.
She can handle third base.
Yeah.
Go straight to third base.
You're not, and that type of third base.
No pun intended.
I would be down for that third base one of these days, but like,
Not yet.
no, not ready.
Gotta flirt first.
Flirt me, you know?
Yeah.
Flirt with me a little
Yeah.
more.
Court you. Flirt you.
Court me.
Court you. We
Kurt
can't
Hunnell
speak.
me. Kurt Hunnell me.
What?
Kurt Hummel from Glee.
No.
You don't know him?
No, missing this reference.
You don't know Glee?
Of course, but I don't
You don't
remember.
know Kurt, the main guy?
Yes.
Yeah, him.
Okay.
And my lesson was that, so basically when I was there, I was feeling uncomfortable at the beginning because it's so out of my comfort zone to play kickball, especially on a team where I didn't know anyone. And the lesson was that getting outside and being active, even if it's the most random thing, makes you feel good. It brought out this child side of me where
Playful. It's like,
I was playful. I had no
your inner
idea
child.
what was going on. Genuinely was lost in the sauce. If you looked at me, it's like, what's she doing there? But I was having laugh attacks on third base, and that's the best medicine. So here's your lesson and your message to get out there and go play some kickball.
Some soccer baseball,
Yeah,
as we call
rub
it.
some dirt in it.
Oh.
What about you?
My high-low lesson of the week was kind of new to Galentine's. This was the first year I really celebrated Galentine's Day. I have always been in relationships over Valentine's, and I really went all out on the Galentine's this year. I think I had 3 separate individual Galentine's dinners.
Me too.
It became a thing this year. I feel like more this year than ever before.
Yeah, like the single girls were
Out to play.
so, you know, and whoever created Galentine's was like a single girl who was like, I will not be taken down by this holiday.
I actually saw this girl post on TikTok this week where she's like, all you girls celebrating Galentine's, you're gay.
Well, Galentine's like gay Valentine.
Yeah. But
Yeah, we are gay.
yeah, we are gay and we love our girls.
Yeah, like we're lesbians.
Well, some of us.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I honestly don't even know if there was a low because I I was new to it. I've never celebrated a Valentine's Day. I guess your theoretical low could be that I was single on Valentine's Day, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. I had the best Valentine's weekend ever. And also something that I loved about Valentine's this year is it fell on a Saturday.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that.
So like it made it the best. And I don't know, the high was everything. I got to spend my Valentine's with people that I loved, that I wanted to be surrounded with. I actually got a Valentine's Day where it was paid attention to.
Right.
I was treated the way that I wanted to.
No one will give you that good energy like your girlfriend.
We all equally planned things. It wasn't just one of us, you know, reminding the other. So my lesson is if even if you're afraid of something that's coming up in the future, maybe you shouldn't be, because you're going to be pleasantly surprised more than half of the time if you set your expectations accordingly.
True. That's so true, because on our last episode,
You said you were afraid about Valentine's
I was
Day
nervous
coming.
about Valentine's Day, and it went way better than I thought. I had a very fun time in more ways than one, which we'll get to.
Can't wait.
Okay, well,
Lock and load.
Get locked, get loaded, because we are going to jump into our main topic.
Kind of new to flirting.
Kind of new to flirting. So as Alexa was saying, it was Valentine's weekend, and the flirty energy was high.
Oof.
There was something about a Valentine's falling on a Tuesday versus a Valentine's falling on a Saturday. It changes the energy, the sphere.
Because when you're out and about and on the town, everyone out and about is single.
Right.
Because if you're in a relationship, most likely on that Saturday, you're doing a couple thing.
Unless your boyfriend sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry for you.
They're actually, though, at that party. So, backstory. Rachel and I went to a party this weekend at a beautiful house in the hills of Los Angeles. And there was a couple that I noticed. I don't even think you clocked this.
I was on a different mission.
Yeah, which we'll talk about. But we were at this party, and a couple was walking around, and they were on a mission. I could just tell.
Oh.
I could just tell they were on a mission. They were passing different people. They were whispering, and my friend who I was standing with at the time, Emma, looked back and forth at each other, and we immediately registered.
Threesome hunt.
Threesome hunt on a Valentine's Day Eve at this party. I wonder what his gift was, you know?
Oh my god. She's getting diamonds.
She's getting...
Unless she wanted it.
Yeah. She actually looked like she wanted it.
Were they cute?
Not my type.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. To each their own.
Yeah, to each their own. Everyone's beautiful to someone. I just feel like I look like I have a wedgie, but pray I don't. You know when jeans just ride up? At least someone's riding me.
Well, anyone who's listening can't see.
I know, but if you're watching this on YouTube, don't look down.
Don't look up.
Is that a movie?
Yeah.
Okay, didn't see it.
Yeah.
One thing about me is that movie references, not my thing.
But song references, you slay.
Thank you so much. You know,
can sing any song to any word.
And that's why I think I was born straight out the womb, holding a microphone.
You're born straight out the womb, vocal stimming.
Yeah, that my cries are vocal stems.
Your cries are vocal stems.
I love it. So yeah, I'm a big flirt. Period. I've always said that, and it's not in the sense that I'm flirting with the intention of being sexual.
No, most of the time you're not.
Exactly.
Just fun.
I'm just a fun gal. Sue me. And I love to laugh. I love to make jokes. And I love to smile. So put that all together, that's probably what you get when you look up the definition of flirting.
Is it?
Should we look it up? I mean...
Maybe we should.
I know, let's look
up the definition of flirting. Because for me, flirting isn't always with the intent of mind to date.
Right.
I could flirt with a wall. I think flirting in my brain is friendly.
I agree. Well, it must have the same... Okay, let's see. Flirt. To behave as though attracted to or trying to attract someone, but for amusement rather than serious intentions.
Okay.
And then the second definition, because one's not enough, is an experiment with or show of superficial interest in an idea, activity, or movement without committing oneself to it too seriously.
Okay.
That's what we've lost about flirting, is that it's not that serious. And I fear that people now think it's such a big deal.
I won't flirt with you unless I'm interested in you.
Right, and
no.
And from a girl perspective, I feel like when a guy, at least the guys that we're dealing with in this day and age, and I don't know how it's for you guys in your cities, always let us know, we want to know, but I feel like guys take it so personally when you're flirting with them, oh my god, bro,
she's so into me.
She's so into me, she's obsessed with me, sorry, I'm just trying to have fun.
I'm just friendly. And guess what? I'm hilarious.
I'm friendly, hilarious, and sorry you're right in front of me.
Yeah.
Like, I can look away at any point. Thanks.
Get out of my way if you're not interested in falling into my flirt.
Right. Don't fall into my flirt.
Don't you dare fall into my path of flirt.
Like, it's instead of like
flirt
can't
path.
hang, like can't flirt.
Can't flirt?
Yeah, it's equivalent.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Have guys, I mean, I feel like we have different experiences, or maybe we have the same. Like, what is your take on guys being able to flirt these days? I feel like they've lost their game, personally.
The ones who can flirt, it actually, this is my hot take, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what you look like. If you can flirt, you automatically are 10 levels higher.
I thought-
like, if you have the banter, what?
I thought you were gonna say, if you can flirt, you can fuck.
Ooh, that's a good one.
know
You
that
probably
song?
can, though.
Like, if she can't dance, then she can't.
I don't know that song. With...
Anderson .Paak.
Oh.
There we go with my song references.
Speaking of, I saw Anderson .Paak on Raya.
Oh, we're gonna get to Raya.
Yeah, we are gonna get to Raya. But yeah, I think that if you know how to flirt, if you have good game, you can get anyone you want. Banter
agree.
and game is everything.
But how do we get the guys to improve their game? Because I feel like my game has surpassed so many. Not to, you know, toot my own flirt.
The ones that are meant to my own flirt. Genius.
I flirt with myself all the time. By the way, really good for self-confidence. This is not so much a flirting thing, but I just reminded myself that I feel like everyone goes through a phase in their life, more specifically when they're younger, when in terms of like your looks, or if you have no love interest or no boyfriends and you're like that girl who's perpetually single. Start flirting with yourself in the mirror. I did that, and I swear it changed the way I looked at myself. I was so single, I was insecure growing up, you know, my hair was curly and frizzy, and I had braces, and I never felt cute. And so one day, I don't know what it was, but maybe I was high. I looked in the mirror, and I was like, you're so cute. I was in my pajamas, and I was just like, oh my god, like, you're so funny. Like, you're so vibes. You're so cute.
I love that, though.
And I was saying it out loud to myself, and I was like, I'm in my purest form right now in my pajamas. Like, no one's telling me how cute I am, and they're kind of missing out. So, start with yourself.
Flirt with yourself. I love that.
Yeah, and then if you can't flirt with yourself, how the hell are you going to flirt with somebody else? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Anywho, sorry, I just went on a real tangent there.
I agree with that, though. I think that if you're able to flirt and you're confident in yourself, no one can hold a candle to you. Like, you can walk into a room of Victoria's Secret models, and if you are so confident in who you are and in your power of conversation and communicating with other people, then it won't even faze you.
Yeah, if they don't flirt with you back. Like, they don't match your flirt.
You flirt with who you flirt with because you want to flirt.
Is somebody gonna match my flirt? Is somebody gonna match my flirt? Right. Okay, well, let's jump into this, because flirting, I feel like, if you rewind 30 years, flirting was not what it is today. 20 years, not the same. 10 years, 5 years. It's changed so much, the landscape of flirting.
Why do you think that is?
I think social media has just changed everything.
Like sliding in the DM?
It's like,
do you think that ruined flirting or made it better?
I think it's given people access to flirt with people that they may not necessarily come across IRL. So it's like, you can slide into a celebrity's DM now and like say a flirty line, and maybe, 10 years ago you wouldn't be able to. But I do think it's, as much as it's brought us forward, social media, I think it's taking us back. Because it deletes the part where there's the follow up and the follow through. So like, I can meet a hot guy at a party or any event or at a coffee shop, and we're having a flirty game, we're having a flirty vibe, we follow each other on Instagram, and then it's like, okay, now you have access to me. You kind of don't have to put that same effort anymore, because you now see what I'm doing.
Because they can just heart a story.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh,
Nothing worse.
Should we talk about the story heart?
Yes. I hate it.
I hate it. Don't like my story.
And don't like my story if you're married.
Oh, don't even get me started on the married men liking the stories.
Yeah, like, that's so cheap.
Here's my thought. If you express interest in me, and you're flirting with me, and you propose some idea of a drink or a date, but then you don't follow through on the action, but you're continuing to heart my stories or respond to my stories, why?
Why?
What is the point of that?
I think there's like It's like the
Is it an
most
ego thing?
It's an ego, low effort,
Lazy.
lazy.
You think I'm gonna date you after you do that? Ask me on a date. Take me to dinner, wine and dine me.
I think guys want to see what they can get away with. Like, what's the least I can do and the most I can get out of it?
Well, guess what? We are confident women, and we are very secure in ourselves. So if you want a woman like that, then treat us the way that we deserve to be treated. Because if you're just gonna slide in the DMs and like my stuff, then
it ain't gonna
it ain't gonna
happen
happen for you.
We're not gonna seal the deal.
Nuh-uh.
Let's put it that way.
That's for sure.
And would you say, what's hotter, if a guy asks for your number or asks for your Insta?
Sorry, I really had to take a minute to think about that one.
Because I know for me.
I want to say number. I do want to say number.
Why?
But
what's holding you back?
What's holding me back is that sometimes when you're out and about and it's someone that you've never seen before or you don't know, it can be a little bit intimidating to give an absolute stranger your number. But that doesn't mean that I'm not interested in them. I just think that it's a little bit less, I don't know you yet. And so
I don't know you like that.
I don't know you like that. And so let's connect over Instagram and kind of feel each other out. Maybe like watch each other for a week or two.
Okay.
See what our engagement is like. Because I don't know, you really don't know someone right away.
So you are like adapted to this modern flirting.
Yes. I also am definitely someone who I don't save phone numbers.
Oh, me either. And my phone just deletes people's numbers. It's so annoying.
Well, that's a problem with your phone.
Yes.
Take it up with Apple. I don't save people's numbers, especially if it's guys that I'm flirting with or talking to. I won't save your number until we're like boyfriend and girlfriend.
I'm like that too, by the way. Not boyfriend and girlfriend, but if I meet you out and we have each other's number, or back in the day when I used to be on dating apps, which I'm no longer, but if a guy would text me from the dating app, I wouldn't save your number until you were significant. And it's kind of a power move for a girl. I love when a guy sees, they're like, wait, you didn't save my number?
I also, in my brain,
you're like, maybe
you're not,
Alexa.
Well, it's what it really is for me is in my brain, like, you're not an important factor in my life until you need to be an important factor in my life, or you've proven to me that you are.
Exactly.
And so I think for me, that's why I prefer, to get someone's Instagram over number. Here's a perfect example. On Sunday night, it was a long weekend, I went to a big party. It was for Nike. And
subtle flex.
More just because it was like, the reason I'm saying it that way is because there were a lot of men there because it was for a sport. It was for a sports brand. And I had a few men that came up to me, asked me for my information of sorts. And I felt more comfortable immediately to give them my Instagram. Because the couple that I did give my number, I have no idea. They called, I wouldn't know. I have missed calls from numbers. I don't know who's who. I don't know.
Right.
I just think Instagram is the way to go for the start.
For the start.
For the flirt.
I totally get that. Would you say that flirting, are we flirting or are we networking?
Ooh. I kind of think it's both.
I think it's both too. As we said earlier, like, I'm a natural born flirt. I talk to people for fun. And so if you're gonna give me a job and I have to flash a little smile, so be it.
Yeah.
It's not so, like, malicious, the flirting. I just want to have fun.
I think you can flirt with anyone without there being expectations. Like, you can flirt with a waiter.
Yeah, I love flirting with a waiter.
Yeah.
Not a little free shot at the end of the meal.
Or just, it's a way of being friendly and making them feel as though you're...
Feel seen.
Yeah. And, we're all human. We all deserve a little flirt.
How does someone... Do you get rusty with your flirting? Because you said you weren't...
necessarily less consumed with myself because I'm not, like, self-absorbed. I was just really focused on what I was doing. And I think that now I'm a little bit more balanced and secure in what I'm doing. So sprinkling my energy through flirting elsewhere feels a little easier than it did prior.
Yeah, that makes sense. For me, after my breakup, during my relationship, I was still flirting. And my ex-boyfriend, like, was okay with it because that's my personality. And it, like we said, it wasn't in the sense of trying to be sexy or, like, hook up with other people. It was more like, oh, I'm out here in public, we're in a long distance relationship, I have no choice but to flirt my way through this party as part of who I am.
It's being friendly. I think we should change the word flirty to friendly.
Or do we change the word friendly to flirty?
Either. Vice versa.
Yeah, and then after my breakup, I was like, oh no, I'm not flirting. I don't feel flirty. I don't want to talk to anyone. And it was actually going out and being social and realizing that the flirtation came out of me. Like, certain people brought it out of me. I was like, oh my God. In that moment, I'd feel healed from my breakup. And I was like, oh my God, I'm over it. Yet, fast forward 2 days, I'm like bawling my eyes out watching like the sunrise. But
Were you watching the sunrise?
No, I don't know. I was just like crying at every like blink. But flirting is a good way to get over a breakup.
Yes, I agree
If
with
it finds you. Like, if you're called to it, don't take it so seriously. It doesn't mean like you're cheating on your ex-boyfriend or you're over them. It just means that like you're finding ways to have fun again.
I would say that, exactly that. I would say that flirting sometimes puts you back into the energy of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're feeling yourself more.
Totally.
Therefore, you're more flirtatious with everything. You're flirting with life.
Right. Flirting with life is my fave.
Yeah, you're really flirting with life.
What's your strategy of flirting with a shy guy? Because, like, that's when flirting goes from being a muscle to a hustle.
I don't know if I will flirt with a shy guy. Not that I purposely won't, but if I have a hard time connecting with you and your energy, then it's hard for me to really commit.
Okay, so maybe not shy, but a guy who isn't as direct.
A little bit more mysterious.
Yeah, or it's like you have flirtations with them. Like, it's obvious, but you have to be the one to kind of like initiate the flirt. That's so not your game.
It's so not my game.
Yeah.
You're good at that. I feel like that's your game. For me, my banter is good if their banter is good.
Right.
If your banter is flat, it's hard for me
not
to even...
flat. No, I can never use a flat. But it's more
flat
like
flirt?
a flat flirt. No, but when they match my energy, but it's like, okay, I'm not now. It's like you will match my energy to a certain extent, and then it's not flat, but it's like, where is this going next? Because we can flirt, quick as like a friendly type of thing, and then I move on. But there's some flirtations that it's like, oh, there's something underlying here. Are you gonna make a move, or is it gonna have to be me?
That's it. You do that.
That's a you thing.
That's a you thing. I don't do that.
I know, and you know what? Sometimes it's like, I'm of two minds, because on one end, I love being pursued by a guy that I'm into when he is responsive, takes initiative, plans the date,
Agreed.
does everything. Like, that's how it should be.
I wholeheartedly agree with that.
And I've experienced that, and that's what I deserve. But sometimes I go into this other mode where it's like, okay, challenge accepted. And I don't know if that's toxic of me or if that's me just enjoying this single era now again that I'm in. But it's like, oh, no, I know you're flirting with me. And so, game on.
I feel like you have a very contagious energy. And so if someone is not flirty, you will flirt with them to the point where they have no choice but to flirt back.
Right.
Whereas for me, like, I'm really sensitive to other people's energies, and so if they're not flirting, it's therefore, even if I try, it's hard for me to keep it going. I'll move on and find flirt.
Right. I'm very sensitive to people's energies too. Like, if they're not flirting with me, I'm like, you're lost. But if they are flirting with me, but they're not, like, why aren't you kissing me? Just make out with me already. Like, I know you want to.
These lips are waiting.
These lips are juicy. Read my lips. Speaking of lips, I had a lip reading
What is
last
that?
week. I got my lips read by
What do you mean you got your lips read?
Miss Woo Woo, get on my level.
What?
Yeah, I went to this event where you had to put on lipstick, the favorite daughter event, and kiss
That's
a card,
the one I missed, unfortunately.
and then the woman reads your lips and tells you things about yourself.
The lines and such? Is it like a palm
I
reading
wish it
but
was
lip?
more in depth, but yes, it's essentially
What
a
did
palm
you
reading for your
learn?
lips. She told me that I'm very generous.
You are very generous.
Thank you. With like my time and who I am, I'm a generous person. I was like, that's so nice. And then
But did that feel kind of general?
I was like, yes, totally, so generous. Then she's like, and you are very supportive to charities. And I'm like, I'm like, I don't know about how many charities I've been supporting. And she's like, you're supportive to charities. I'm like, By charities, you mean my friends that I'm so generous with? Are you calling my friends charities? Because yes, I'm supportive to them. And she's like, okay, supportive. She just writes down.
See,
supportive.
I feel like that's a little bit general.
Then she said, you have a large emphasis on the public. And I was like, okay, queen. How'd you know that? You know?
That's true. But do you feel like she was reading your energy based on how you were responding and kind of just maybe a little bit?
Maybe, but still, like, if you can just read my energy from me sitting across from you and think that I have an emphasis on the... She said you're very public, but you keep a lot of things private too. So your girl's mysterious. Flirty.
A quiet flirt.
Quiet flirt. Said no one
flirt
ever about me.
Nope.
Sometimes I can be
Quiet,
coy.
you are not.
I could be coy.
Can
sometimes.
you?
No.
Nah. Nah.
I just feel like that ruins the fun, you know?
I agree.
Okay, what about like in person flirting versus like text flirting, digital flirting?
Okay, I have a lot to say about this topic. I love some witty banter. And
Online.
both. And I think that sometimes I can be a lot wittier than people would assume. But I have a few friends. I'm really good at doing it actually for other people, less for myself.
Same.
But I have a few friends that are the wittiest texters. Honestly, Madison. For those of you who don't know Madison, she's one of our good friends. And she is an amazing texter that I've never said this out loud. One time, you didn't know this about me either. One time I was talking to a guy who I maybe wasn't so interested in, but he was really giving the banter, and I basically just gave Madison my phone and they had like an hour conversation back and forth.
Oh, we're at that point, were you wanting to give her the guy?
She wasn't into him.
Oh.
It was the banter that was just fun.
I saw something the other day. It's like, if a guy is so good at banter on text though, like why are you so good at it? How many girls are you flirting with, and how much experience do you have
Fair point.
flirting that you are so able to match everything I'm saying so fast, the responses? And I've had that in the past where I'm like, before you, and this is why I don't like texting guys until I meet them. Like, save your banter for in person or texting.
But some
after
people
a
are
date.
better behind a screen.
But that's not the type of person you want to date. Like, imagine when you match someone on a dating app and you're just like having the best time, laughing. Their jokes are like meeting yours exactly where they're at. And then you meet them in person and it's like awkward and flat. It's like, where are all those jokes? I don't really...
Fair point.
It's kind of like, save that. I think it's good to be able to joke around on text, but after the date.
I would say though, for example, I am really like flirty and bantery and witty over text because it's fun. If I like you, I'm great at it. If I'm not interested and I don't like you, I couldn't care less.
Yeah, same.
And I won't put in the effort. I'll probably barely respond if we're being frank. But what I will say is that in person, I still have like my moments of wit, but I'm a lot more, I would say, deep about the conversations that I have and a little bit less. So I don't think I'm flat in person. I just think that over text I'm a bit lighter and more playful, and in person I can be a little bit more like deeper in my emotion. Yeah. If that makes sense.
Yeah, totally. Keep it light.
Yeah.
Keep it tight.
Keep it light, keep it tight, keep it right.
Keep it right. Do you want to unlock that little bugger?
Yes, sir.
I like flirting on text, but I feel like sometimes flirting on text, I don't like when people get all in their head on text message. Like, if we're flirting, just like ride the wave. Don't start being weird and ignoring me and like taking really long to respond. It ruins the vibe.
At what point in the flirting do you move from text flirting to a phone call flirt? And then further.
I just love a phone call.
I love a phone call.
I love a FaceTime.
I much prefer a phone call than I do texting.
Me too. Like, texting's fun if you see something that reminds you of the person and you like to snap a little picture. That's a great way, by the way.
That's a great way to flirt and to re-engage.
Yeah, if you don't know like what to write to your crush, girl or guy, an amazing way. Because like, who wants to be like, how was your weekend? Even though like, if you want to ask me how my weekend was, I'm totally all ears. I'm here for you. But I think a great way is like, oh my god, I saw this. It's something you spoke about, like an already existing joke.
I always reference existing jokes.
Yes.
Or like banter from in person.
Right, and if you have no banter from in person,
then I
can't
don't
help
tell you.
Yeah, just send a note.
But
I'm kidding.
But I love a phone flirt. Do you take it to the FaceTime flirt?
For me, like, FaceTime is everything, and I would be down to FaceTime over phone call.
you'd be down to FaceTime over phone call.
Yeah, it's like we're hanging out. Or do you think it's giving too much?
I kind of think it's giving too much. I think FaceTime, for me, a FaceTime flirt happens like after the first few dates. I often will do text flirt and then I'll move to a phone flirt maybe after the first date or so. And then after that, I think 3 to 4 dates is then when I'll rip out the FaceTime flirt.
Rip it out.
Rip it out.
Rip that
Pull it
shit
out,
out.
people.
Okay, let us move on, shall we? Do you want to?
I would love to. Do you want to? Or should we just end it right here? Bye, everyone.
No,
Just
we wouldn't.
we wouldn't leave you hanging like that.
Yeah, like never leave a girl hanging when you're flirting.
Dun, dun, dun. Why did you make that so intense?
I don't know. Sometimes I'm intense.
That was...
It's the Scorpio rising in me.
That was intense.
Flirting with people that your friends have dated. Thoughts on that? Okay, well, maybe not dated, but like...
This is a great one.
Off-limits, situationships, like we went on one date.
So this is a story from this weekend.
Ooh, the tea.
Here is actually a piece of advice that I want to give all of our newbies.
Newbies.
Let your guy friends set you up. Because it is so often that my guy friends come to me and ask to be set up. Like, do you have any hot single friends right now? And I'm always the first to say yeah. You know, I always want to set people up. I actually have a running list on my phone.
Do you have me in there?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Of single people. And I am always the first to set my guy friends up. And this weekend I was talking to one of my guy friends who asked me if I had any cute single friends. And I'm thinking to myself, do you have any cute single friends? Like, why aren't you setting me up? If I'm going to set you up, set me up. And he was like, actually, I do. I have someone in mind.
Wait, that just made me think that that is the best way to know if someone's into you or not, by the way. Like a guy.
Oh, if you ask them to set you up. But this was clearly a friend.
Right. Or actually, you know what, I take it back. It's like, what if they are into you and then you ask them that and then
And
they're
then,
like, oh,
hurt their feelings.
Yeah, they're like, oh, she doesn't want me.
This I knew was a friend.
Okay.
So he asked to set me up with someone. And I have, you know, sometimes selective memory. And I was talking to a friend of mine later the next day. And I was saying, yeah, you know, so-and-so wanted to set me up with so-and-so. I'm not going to use names. Privacy is key here. And she said, Alexa, don't you remember that's who I went on a date with?
Ooh.
And I said, what? I don't even remember that.
Did you remember?
No.
Okay.
She was like, that was the one guy that I had gone on the date with. And he was really nice. I just don't think we were a match.
Okay.
And when we went into it in depth, she said, actually, in hindsight, I think that you might like him.
Oh.
And no sweat off my back. We went on one date. It wasn't a match. Maybe you should go out with him.
I know what you're talking about.
So in this exact instance, I actually think flirting with someone that your friends dated is okay. Because they weren't in a relationship.
And they vetted them out for you.
I think flirting with someone that your friend was in a relationship with is, like a long-term relationship, is one thing. But flirting with someone that you went on one date with, or maybe a couple days and it just wasn't the right fit. I'm someone who every time I've been on Raya, I actually lately don't look for myself. Anytime I see a guy that, for example, Madison or someone I know will like, I actually will go to his profile and I will send his profile on Instagram to who the person I think it is. And I'll be like, just saw this guy on Raya. I think you guys would be a cute fit.
That's so funny.
I do that all the time. I look for my friends. Flirt for your friends.
Like,
flirt for your friends.
F-O-F. F-O-Y-F.
F-O-Y-F.
Voice for your friends.
Flirt for your
I was
friends.
at a Super Bowl party and, oh great, my camera's low battery. So
Oh.
my camera's low battery, your iPad's low battery.
We're kind of new here.
Yeah, we're kind of new to charging up before the big episode.
Yep.
Well, that's great. Really quick is that I was at a Super Bowl party and the guy that I was chit-chatting with told me he was on a date the weekend before and the girl he was with was like, you would love my friend. She like flat out said it on the date.
Like we're not a match, but like maybe you would be a better fit for my friend.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and I think that's okay. Especially when you're dating, you're going on so many dates that it might not be a right match. And if you think it's a better match for your friend, that's also a great way to be like, hey, I don't know if we're a match, but I really think I have a friend for you that would be great. I would love if I was on a date with a guy and it wasn't a fit, I would love if the guy was like, hey.
Same, and I'd be like, send me a picture.
Yeah,
And
set me up.
What's his job?
Set me up, I'm down.
Yeah, set me up. Thank you very much. I have a question for you. since this is, a very open show, we're honest people.
Open and honest.
Should we introduce our newest segment?
We shall.
What about our camera dying?
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out later.
Yeah. We'd always, do things. We're tech wizards here.
Yeah.
If the picture changes, don't mind that, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anywho's, do we feel kind of new to flirting? Is there anything left unsaid? I mean, there's probably so much left unsaid.
I could talk about flirting forever.
Me too. We could
Let us know if you want another episode on flirting. I know we're definitely going to do another episode on breakups because we got a lot of requests for that. But if you want to hear more about flirting, flirt with us in the comments.
Yeah.
Flirt with us
on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Slide into our Kinda New Here Instagram
Yeah.
DMs at Kinda New Here Show. It's really cute and really flirty.
And subscribe to our channel.
On YouTube.
Flirt with us.
Flirt with us
We'll
everywhere.
flirt back.
We're down for the digital flirt. Okay, so we have a new segment. It's called Would You Try It? 3 reasons yes, 3 reasons no. That's really, we're workshopping the name. Would you try it? So basically, Alexa and I are going to be pitching each other.
We're going in blind here.
Yeah. Different topics and finding out if she would try it or if she wouldn't, and reasons why she would or wouldn't. I'm nervous to say mine.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you try it? Would you try it?
Yeah.
Would you try it going to a matchmaker? Hiring a matchmaker.
Okay, 3 reasons why I would, because it's hard enough out here. I'd rather someone else take the work. Number 2, they're professionals, and why wouldn't I trust a professional with my life? Number 3, yes, because I've tried all the different ways of dating, and I have not been the most successful. I've had some success, but I'm always down to try something new. So if she thinks she could find me someone better in her network, go for it. They have bigger networks than we do. It's good to dip into different pools. 3 reasons why I wouldn't. 1, just because they're good on paper doesn't mean I'm going to vibe with them.
That's a fair point.
Number 2, I feel like matchmakers are really expensive. I'm at that point that I need to give you my money to set me up.
What's the difference between that and a dating app? You pay for a dating app.
I do. Not anymore, but oh wait, my camera said you're done. Perfect. I used to pay for dating apps. I don't anymore. And that was more it's like networking on the dating apps where I can use my.
Wouldn't dating with a matchmaker be networking as well?
Yeah, but she has all the info, and then she gets to pick and choose.
Fair point.
And then I guess number 3, why I wouldn't is, why wouldn't I? I don't know.
So you would. So should we get Rachel a matchmaker? Vote in the comments.
Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch.
I didn't realize that were the words, but makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so mine is a happy ending massage.
What for me?
Would you try?
Would I try a happy ending? Do they make those for women?
They must.
What? What? They make those for women?
I feel like they don't discriminate against the women.
Don't discriminate. Whoa, would I try a happy ending massage? Ooh, 3 reasons why, 3 reasons why not. Okay, 3 reasons why. I love a massage. You get a massage. I enjoy massages. Those are enjoyable for me.
True.
Mm-hmm. Why else would I want to do that? Because I assume it would be pleasurable? Question mark. You really hit me hard with this one.
Sorry, I was at a dinner party last night and I was like, this is perfect. It's maybe then you could say, it's one of those things that you could say you did it.
Okay. So that would be my, it would be for the plot.
Right.
My 3rd reason why for the plot.
Okay. Fair.
My reasons why not, because, I can do that myself. I can find someone else to do that for me. And
that you wouldn't have to pay.
I'm not interested in a stranger
doing
that for me.
You handled that beautifully.
Thank you. Was that clean?
Yes.
The clean version?
Sorry.
She really hit me there.
I know, and you handled it with beauty, grace, and flirtation all in one. She's a poised woman, and that's our new fun topic. I love our new segment. It was good.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing this every week, and we surprise each other, clearly. She wasn't ready for that.
I wasn't.
Oh, I didn't even really prepare this, but new this week, new or nervous newbies. What's coming up this week that you're nervous or new to? I'm trying to think, what's going on with us? Well, I guess we're new to doing a pre-recorded episode.
Mm-hmm. We are.
And I was actually not nervous about this.
No, because it wasn't live.
Yeah.
Even though we are streaming live on TikTok, but that's just for fun.
I know, we're having so much fun with our TikTok friends.
Yeah.
It's been probably our best one yet. What are you guys new to this week that you're nervous about or apprehensive, or like have a new challenge coming up? I'm trying to think what I have this weekend. I have a party that I'm going to at a new friend's place.
That's fun.
Yeah. If you want, I'll send you the invite.
I'll come with you.
On Friday.
Can't wait.
Perfect. We're going to go a bunch of girls.
Love that. I love a girl.
Well, he said to me there's going to be new boys there. It's a guy's house. And he's like,
Ooh.
there will be new guys.
That's fun.
Yeah, like, thank you. See, like we were saying, like, thank you,
Yeah.
guy friend, for having my back.
Okay, so I'll do that. I'm new to that.
Me too.
I'm not nervous about it.
New party, new friends, new boys. What more could a girl ask for?
Nothing new.
Nothing new. Well, I feel like we flirted so hard that maybe we should leave a little room for mystery.
Mm-hmm.
What do
Leave
you
him wanting more.
Yeah, leave him wanting more. If you guys want more, you can always get more of us on our YouTube page at Kinda New Here.
Live episodes out every Thursday on Kinda New Here on YouTube, Kinda New Here on anywhere you get your podcasts.
Yes, you can follow us there. Follow us on Instagram because that's where most of our updates are at. Kinda New Here Show on Instagram. We're posting a lot of fun stuff. You can follow us on TikTok.
Alexa Court.
I'm Rachy Fried Poulet. Also, if you do live in the LA area, we do recommend going to get our Kinda New matcha at Bravo
Ooh,
Toast.
give him a little ASMR.
Oh yeah, a little. Oh, mine melted.
Oh.
It's
Listen to that.
my pheromones
cold,
melted it.
creamy matcha.
Mm. Cold and creamy. That's sexy.
Yum.
Well, this has been such a fun episode. I feel good about it.
I do too.
I feel like flirty.
I do feel flirty. Should we go flirt?
Let's go hit the town.
Let's do it.
Should we just like go have a cocktail somewhere?
Yeah.
And just be like, hey
Hey,
boys.
boys.
You know?
Yeah.
On that note, let us go. And we love you guys. This has been such a fun time.
We're kind of new here.
And next week we'll be kind of
Kinda
new to something else. So bye.
Bye.